Rainy season raises red flag at Study Park landfill. 5 NGOs receive grants from the central government. Concerns raised about new TRHA ambulances. CEO declines comment. And Tobago Fashion Quota 7 has been postponed. Good evening, I am Bianna Brebner. Welcome to the Tobago Updates Television News for Tuesday, 27th May 2025. Now to our top story. A year after a major oil spill blackened 15 kilometers of Tobago's coastline and devastated livelihoods of local fishermen, a new crisis is brewing, this time inland at the Study Park landfill. Reporter Joel Green-George has more details.
With rainy season officially underway, environmental experts are sounding the alarm over thousands of barrels of hydrocarbon waste still sitting in open pits at the Study Park landfill. In February 2024, an overturned barge in waters off Cove spilled an estimated 60,000 barrels of hydrocarbon liquid and 24,000 cubic yards of contaminated solid waste into Tobago's pristine waters. The cleanup took months, but the toxic aftermath is far from over. Environmentalists say these temporary pits, dug in haste during the emergency response, now threaten to become ground zero for an ecological disaster. The Trinidad and Tobago Meteorological Service recently confirmed the start of the rainy season and the impending start of the Atlantic hurricane season. Both have escalated the urgency of the situation. The TTMS warns that heavy rainfall and storm systems could lead to widespread flooding in 2025. This raises the risk of hydrocarbon leachate contamination of nearby soil, water sources, and ecosystems if the waste is not finally properly disposed of. The Tobago House of Assembly had previously requested funding from the former administration to properly dispose of the waste. That plea went unanswered. Now, over a year later, the responsibility still lingers, along with the toxic sludge, and critics contend that containment, no matter how well intended, is not a substitute for proper disposal, especially with hurricane season fast approaching. However, hope may be on the horizon. The Minister of Energy and Energy Industries, Orapooch East MP Dr. Rudal Munilal, has acknowledged the issue, confirming that the ministry is now preparing a report and has initiated talks with THA officials. The nation remains in the dark about the real culprits of the oil spill as the threat of heavy rain looms ever closer for Tobago. Joel Green-George for Tobago Updates Television News.
5 non-governmental organizations in Tobago have received financial grants from the Office of the Prime Minister, Central Administrative Services, Tobago. The grants were formally distributed at a ceremony on Friday, May 23, 2025, held at the OPM CAS headquarters on Orange Hill Road, Scarborough. The beneficiaries of the funding include St. Mary's Evangelical Spiritual Baptist Church, Seventh-day Adventist Church Roxborough, Shorty Promotions, Bacchanal Calypso Tent, Mount Bethel SB Assembly TNT. Permanent Secretary of OPM CAS, Mr. Erland Kent, presented the grants and commended the recipients for their patience. He urged them to apply the funds responsibly for their intended community-focused projects. The initiative forms part of a broader program that allows NGOs, including community-based and faith-based organizations, to apply for financial assistance. Eligibility and availability of funds are assessed by the Financial Assistance Committee. During a routine patient transfer from Scarborough General Hospital to Roxborough for a CT scan, one of the newly acquired ambulances reportedly had a power failure and was unable to ascend the hill leading to John Dial. This was reportedly the second time one of the newly acquired ambulances had a power failure during a regular transfer to Roxborough. It was also reported that the ambulance attendants had to rely on the old ambulances and another vehicle currently leased from Universal Ambulance Services Limited to complete the patient transfer. Even more concerning is that before this incident, several issues issues had already been raised about the new ambulances, including the stretcher setup and limited space for drivers. Tobago Updates contacted CEO of TRHA, Dr. Delmon Baker, for comment on these reports, but he declined to answer our questions. We'll take a break and come back with more. Stay tuned.
Welcome to Tobago Glass Supplies, where innovation meets excellence and service reigns supreme.
Well, I want a proper window for me house, yeah? I want no shake thing in my place.
Our commitment is simple: to provide high-quality, innovative aluminum, vinyl, and glass solutions for both commercial and residential spaces.
We get a wall on the side and we get a hole. You can put a window there, invent something, a window for put there.
At TGSL, we don't just meet needs, we exceed expectations. Our range includes the finest aluminum cladding options, setting new standards in durability and style.
Well, me media, me don't know who I'm talking to, but the cousin Tufina tell me, for call all you go get proper thing for put there, me don't know.
Driven by our passion to elevate, we aim to be the leading supplier in the Caribbean market while retaining our identity as a family-owned business.
Driven? No, I ain't driving. I get a bus ticket. One of me pick me them go drop me down there. Must bring me down there. Russo Trace Springer down by the place down there.
Because at Tobago Glass Supplies Limited, it's not just about products, it's about relationships. It's about you.
It's all about me? Who's your family? You know Edna and Dorka and them, you know them, but you resemble them Edward boy and them Edward people them you.
Tobago Glass Supplies, Russo Trace Spring Garden, telephone number 639-6266. Innovation, quality, service. That's Tobago Glass Supplies Limited.
Do you think you know Premier League or Champions League football? What about international cricket or the IPL and CPL? How about NBA basketball? Well, now you can put your skills to work to earn some extra cash by betting on the games with TT Bet Arena. Simply go to our website, choose a sport you want to bet on, find the games and place your bets. And with your computer or mobile device, you can bet from anywhere. Just go to ttbetarena.com, sign up for a free account, make a deposit, and start betting. It's that simple. You can even qualify for our $2,000 sign-up bonus. We also have horse racing, plus live casino games where you can bet using TT dollars. And check our new Tobago location at 7B Milford Road, Crown Point. For more info, call or WhatsApp 494-0634. TT Bet Arena, the #1 sports betting company in Trinidad and Tobago.
TNTech is pleased to advise that its Roxborough Service Center has reopened. Starting Monday, 10th March, customers can once more visit the Roxborough Administrative Building to pay TNTech bills, request new connections, and more. TNTech, powering the nation into the next generation.
Are you in a dispute with a registered investment service provider of the TTSEC? Or maybe you're the victim of an investment scam? You can lodge a complaint or submit an anonymous tip to the Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission. Download our Investor Protection app or go to ttsec.org.tt to access our complaint form or submit an anonymous tip. Write a clear summary of your complaint. Submit copies of supporting documents along with the originals for verification. Provide a copy of the feedback received from the entity regarding your complaint. All investor complaints or scam reports submitted by the public are acknowledged and reviewed by the TTSEC. Investigations are pursued based on the outcome of the review. Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission, protecting the interests of investors and the public. You invest, we protect. Everyone benefits.
Welcome back. Tobago Fashion Coda 7 has been postponed. This was confirmed by Don Grant, the event's executive producer. He was a guest on our morning program, and Kimberly Mitchell has more details.
Tobago Fashion Coda 7 has been rescheduled to Saturday, August 16th. Executive producer Don Grant confirmed the new date, citing the need for more planning and the opportunity to continue negotiations with the THA and the central government.
Tobago Fashion Coda 7 has now moved forward to Saturday, August 16. Same bad time, same place at the Magdalena Grand Beach and Golf Resort.
While most of the original lineup remains intact, Grant confirmed that Tobago designers have reconfirmed their participation.
There's going to be the same design, well, most of the same designers, I must say, in the Tobago designers. Media Walden had, she confirmed. Davian Phillips had confirmed. Euphoric Designs. We now have a great addition in that of Andrew John Smith.
Right.
He is now on the show.
Responding to a question about capacity building workshops, Grant said such initiatives depend heavily on the support received from stakeholders.
And that would depend mostly on the support. Let's face the fact. We need to partner with the THA like we have been before, okay? And a shameless plug, I'll reach out to, the executive of the THA to come on board and in fact sponsor these workshop and events for the orange industry, because I can't do it by myself. It's cost. It's the business of fashion, and if the THA is serious about doing these things, then certainly they should come on board.
Looking ahead, he promises a full sensory experience at Tobago Fashion Coda 7. He said attendees can expect high fashion from top designers, vibrant art, live entertainment, exquisite cuisine, and premium drinks, all coming together to deliver what he calls a full-flavor premium fashion event. Kimberly Mitchell, Tobago Updates, Television News.
It's a fresh chapter for the vibrant community of Buku in Tobago. Residents of Buku Homes Development and surrounding areas now have a brand new reason to gather, dine and connect, thanks to the official launch of the Buku Town Centre Food Court. Our team visited the newly facility on Shervan Road and the buzz was real. Reporter Joel Green has more.
On May 13th, the scent of sizzling dishes and the sound of community filled the air in Buku as the highly anticipated Buku Town Centre Food Court was officially opened. Nestled strategically in front of the Buku homes and a stone's throw from the Buku lights, this culinary hub is designed to serve not just appetites, but aspirations, particularly for residents of the Buku Homes Development and its surrounding communities. The launch was marked by vibrant celebrations, cultural performances, and high hopes, as local leaders and community members came together to welcome the new space. More than just a collection of food stalls, the court is the heartbeat of Buku, aimed at enhancing the quality of life and economic opportunity in Southwest Tobago.
We of course support your efforts, and certainly this particular enterprise here with the food court provides an avenue for small businesses to thrive, small and micro businesses to thrive, and to have a place where people can enjoy the culinary delights of Tobago.
When contacted, the project's public relations officer, Alicia Samaru, said that this is the passion project of Mr. Shazim Ali, as he has found a way to incorporate property development, food, and entertainment. She went on to say that this is the first of its kind to be opened in Tobago, a food court that is open 24 hours, Sunday to Sunday. This facility gives residents a modern, clean, and safe space to socialize, support local vendors, and experience the culinary diversity Tobago is known for. From mouth-watering local favorites to international bites, the food court showcases a diverse range of cuisines, providing a much-needed commercial platform for small business owners and food entrepreneurs while building community. This space is built for high foot traffic. With ample seating, modern amenities, and family-friendly features, the Buku Town Center food court is more than just a place to eat. It's a destination, one that encourages community togetherness, local tourism, and grassroots economic growth. A flavorful addition to Tobago's development landscape. The Buku Town Center food court is now officially open to the public and already becoming a hotspot for locals and visitors alike. For those in and around the Buku area, get ready to get local, support local, and savor the experience. Jewel Green George for Tobago Updates Television News.
A local late-night robbery at Corbin's local wildlife center in Mason Hall has stunned the quiet Belmont Farm Road community. Around 11 p.m., 2 Irish volunteers were startled by an armed intruder and escaped through a window, with one sustaining minor injuries. A second mass assailant attacked a 78-year-old British artist, robbing him of cash and valuables. The victims were treated and have since returned to the project. Owner Roy Corbin says it's the first incident of its kind and measures are being taken to prevent a repeat. Police have increased patrols and investigations are ongoing. You are watching the Tobago Updates Television News. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Tobago Updates. More news after this.
You can now get whatever you need whenever you need it anywhere in Tobago with Tobago. Your meals, medication, groceries, and shopping all delivered directly to you. No more hassle, no more stress. Get the Tobago app today on Google Play or Apple App Store.
That's TAPPOGO and let us deliver to you.
Check our website at www.tapogo.app or call the experts at 494-TOGO and 484-4746. Tobago. Relax. We will get it to you. Tobago's at your service.
Tobago, this is your chance to lock in the brunch experience of the summer. Sun up.
Real bad girl get nasty.
The brunch inclusive edition, the ultimate party in the East, where vibrant flavors, refreshing cocktails, and electrifying vibes collide. It's happening on Saturday, July 5th from 3 p.m. at Deltec Compound, Argyle. Bring your coolers, bring your crew, and brunch, sip, and vibe in style. This is the flavorful escape you've been waiting for. Grab your tickets now at Barcode, Pablo Supermarket, Lost Restaurant and Lounge, Deltec Compound, and committee members. Sun up! It's more than a brunch, it's an experience.
Coconut's Cafe, the buffet restaurant that specializes in all your tasty local dishes for breakfast and for lunch. Breakfast includes coconut bake and sada roti served with chokers, bull joil, and sausages in tomato sauce. Not forgetting beef and cheese pies, shepherd's pie, macaroni pie, and rice in various styles. Meat served in a variety of flavors, garden salads, and pasta salads. All this accompanied by fruit juices, coconut water, your choice of a great combination to appease your taste buds. So call us today to order, as we are here to accommodate your busy schedules or if you are having a cooking day off.
Want to get better? Where to start? What kind of exercise to do? What to eat? How to get restful sleep? Need a doctor to search for root cause? Look no further. Come to Majuba Hill Lifestyle Center Foundation at our Wellness Center in Goodwood. or Food Hub in Darrow Springs, Scarborough, or Doctor's Office in Goodwood and Darrow Spring. Contact 49 Swift 4979 438.
Thanks for staying with us. The siblings of Ronel Marcel of Bethel, who was fatally shot by police, will be hosting a candlelight walk for justice on Thursday at 6 p.m. Marcel's older brother Keston said police brutality is not being taken seriously in this country and emphasized the need for law enforcement officers to be held accountable for their actions. AMPLIA Balgobin has the details.
Keston Marcel says the police have yet to apologize to his family. Speaking in an interview on the Tobago Updates morning show, he also called for a greater public awareness.
The general public to be more aware of the situation because, as we see, the community already is giving us full backing. So we know that we're going to get the community to come out with the candlelight walk. But we just want to get the general public more, we'll keep them in the loop that we are seeking justice for the killing of our brother because there's no right way to do wrong.
Well,
and as far as we see it, it was done the wrong way.
He said it has been a month since the incident and they have yet to receive any feedback from the police regarding the investigation.
All the media footage that the law department issued was, I think on the 26th of last month, I saw updates, and we haven't seen any more updates from the law department pertaining to all, the whole thing. All we heard is that there is still investigation going on, and it's been a month now, and I think we deserve some more feedback.
Keston and his sister Leah are hoping to get some closure from the police as they prepare to lay their brother to rest on Saturday. AMPLIA Balgobin, Tobago Updates Television News.
The weather report is up next.
This is how it's gonna go. They better look up below, 'cause this is your show, and everybody's gonna know. Say it to them once again. They better look up below. This is your show, and everybody's gonna know. That's how it's gonna go. They better look up below, 'cause this is your show.
Courts is well known as the Caribbean's largest retailer, providing consumers for generations with the very best products to enhance their homes. This year, we bring our expertise to businesses. Courts Business Solutions will serve small, medium, and large companies with the very best products at the most competitive prices, backed by warranties and after-sales support. Hoteliers, office managers, restaurants, and so many more. Quartz Business Solutions, a brand of the Unicomer Group.
Are you in a dispute with a registered investment service provider of the TTSEC? Or maybe you're the victim of an investment scam? You can lodge a complaint or submit an anonymous tip to the Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission. Download our Investor Protection app or go to ttsec.org.tt to access our complaint form or submit an anonymous tip. Write a clear summary of your complaint. Submit copies of supporting documents along with the originals for verification. Provide a copy of the feedback received from the entity regarding your complaint. All investor complaints or scam reports submitted by the public are acknowledged and reviewed by the TTSEC. Investigations are pursued based on the outcome of the review. Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission, protecting the interests of investors and the public. You invest, we protect. Everyone benefits.
Now for a look at the weather forecast from the TNT Met Office. Tonight, generally fair and hazy, despite the chance of 1 or 2 spotty showers. Temperatures will dip to 26 degrees Celsius. Tomorrow is expected to be mainly hazy and at times breezy, with a few showery spells, mainly from the afternoon period. You can expect a partly cloudy night with showers in some areas and the chance of the odd thunderstorm mainly after midnight. Daytime temperatures will reach to 31 degrees Celsius with a heat index of 34 degrees Celsius. Sea conditions are slight to moderate with waves near 2 meters in open waters and below 1 meter, occasionally choppy in sheltered areas. Sunrise is at 5:38 and sunset at 6:21. And that's how we end this evening's newscast. Here's a recap of the headlines. Rainy season raises red flag at Studley Park landfill. 5 NGOs receive grants from the central government. Concerns raised about new TRHA ambulances. CEO declines comment. And Tobago Fashion Quota 7 has been postponed. I am Bianna Brebner. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a great night.